Information. I'm just getting ready to post on the membranes. I got information from the anatomist that I work with, the autopsy guy, and they decided in Berlin, Germany last year that yes, the membranes are the cause of these cancers. They actually have pictures of real time watching the cancer cells invade. Now, so I'm getting ready to do this, and then all of a sudden I start thinking, you know what? This 5G stuff is killing bacteria. It's got to kill bacteria. This stuff shakes in the microwave range. What are you looking at here? You're looking at a molecule. What is this molecule? It's made of pluses and minuses. Well, what does that mean? When there's a certain distance of a wavelength by molecules, and water happens to be extremely subject to this particular range of microwaves. It is above 2.4 gigahertz is where we were at now. 2.45, 2.5, 2.6 goes into microwave range in your house. That's exactly what it is. They want to force this through the air at 5, which is twice as bad. Now let me show you how first of all, let me show you what this is. This is kind of hard to understand, but what this does is when these frequencies shake back and forth, that's what a frequency does. This is what happens to that molecule. It goes like this, and it creates heat. The thing heats like this a bazillion times a second, and you end up with a hell of a lot of heat. Everybody knows that. It happens instantaneously. Now, what is going to happen to bugs? What's going to happen to bacteria? What's going to happen to your babies? What's going to happen to all of the other things that are insects, seeds? What are they thinking? Let me show you something. It's very, very specific to these microwaves. That is why they're not allowed on Earth. They come in the atmosphere, they cannot penetrate the atmosphere. You see this? No. The microwave right in here. When you start to get into infrared, it's okay. Back in the radio waves, it's okay. Microwaves, no. Do not come here. And the water molecules block them. And the water molecules are the things that shake and heat. It's just as simple as that. Now, they are going to put up these broadcast towers right next to people's houses and right near their bedrooms and right near schools and all kinds of places, apartment houses, on the walls, and beaming out. Now they're going to beam out all over the place, and they're only going to be able to penetrate up to, I believe it's 1,000 feet or something like that. It's not very far. Maybe it's 1,000 meters. It's not very far at all. And this particular distance is, the early part of that distance obviously is going to be heavily irradiated, and it'll sort of get dimmer and dimmer as it goes out, but it's going to be violent up close to the broadcast stations. Violent. And it's not supposed to be in our atmosphere. Neither is X-rays and ultraviolets and gamma rays. Visible, yes. Infrared, yeah, that's okay. Warm you up a little bit. Lower in the microwaves, right to here is 2.5, right there. They want to be in the 5 is like here. And they want to go up to 60 gigahertz and more. They're selling licenses for that right now. It's absolutely, I just don't know what the thought process is here. Anything that has a very, very thin skin is just absolutely going to be devastated. I was getting ready to post on bacteria in the gut and how important it is, and all of a sudden I realized it's in your eyes, it's on your body everywhere, it's in your hair, it's on your scalp, it's all these things, it's all over the ground, it's all over the plants, and it's all over inside the bacteria all over the earth. Seeds are also going to be affected by this. These are penetrating rays that, it's, it won't get into your internal organs. Well, maybe it won't, because it's being impacted and being destroyed by crushing against your DNA and your water molecules and boiling you at your skin level, causing skin irritations, eye problems, insects, seeds, babies, sperm, eggs. I mean, virtually anything that it can get to and boil away, it will cause an issue with those molecules. I don't care what they say. That's not going to be true. It's going to cause an issue. It shakes just like you're cooking meat. Anything that has water in it, and everything that's alive has water in it. It's the most insane thing I've ever heard of, unless they can prove it true. And as for my understanding is there has been no tests on this. That's what I heard. Come up to me with some tests. Show me some tests. Show me some results. Show me something that proves this is safe. Show me that you put it around your kids in your kids' bedroom for the last year. Let's do that. Put a broadcast tower right outside your houses. The people that have voted for this in our legislatures. We want them to have the broadcast towers right next to their house. Let's do that. All right, let's pay a little attention to these things. It's not all money in life. And that seems to be what's happened. There's no interest for anything other than money. And as long as the politics are the way they are, there's nothing to do about it. Because they have to take the money from these people to get elected. Once they take the money, they're elected, they're indebted. So you have to take the money out from start to finish. You say we're going to have politicians, they just get paid, and then they become heroes if they do a good job. They go back, everybody's going to look at to try to get them to work for them. They will be sought after, they'll be heroes. Otherwise, right now, they just send them their pensions into the jail cells. And some of them are receiving pensions out of the jail cells. I'm not kidding you. It's unbelievable. And it's accepted. Nobody talks about it because it's just the way it is anymore. Well, this is going to be the end of the whole thing. I'm telling you right now, if they don't pay attention to this, I think this is going to wrap up their little game. Anyway, Mud Fossil University, I think the game should be wrapped up. When I say the game should be wrapped up, this game of playing us for money, just stop playing us for money. Do what's right for the people, and then you're going to be heroes. Right now, I mean, I couldn't imagine going to work every day doing what you people do and how people feel about you now. It's just terrible. We need some heroes to stand up out there. You know, I mean, there's got to be somebody in there that's going to stand up and do something right, because it's just, not a word is being said about this. You have not heard a word, and you will not hear a word, because they're afraid to talk.